We all go through it. We all have those moments where we're sitting on stream and it's simply, why am I here? Why are they here? What are they doing? Why are they supporting me? I am no one. My content is trash, absolute dumpster fire, and I hate it. And they're still here. I hate to tell you that that is imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is the persistent feeling that causes someone to constantly doubt themselves and their achievements and their success, despite evidence, and they are overwhelmed with the intense fear that they'll be exposed as a fraud. But I've found in the world of content creation that I only ever really get this feeling with when I achieve any little bit of my definition of success. So I'll take that as a win. And first of all, I just want to say that means that you're doing something right if you feel as if you're overcoming with imposter syndrome. Because imposters scientifically don't get imposter syndrome. And second of all, you're not alone. You're not alone. Not only myself, but a multitude of my streamer friends also deal with imposter syndrome. It's completely normal. It's completely normal. And don't worry, because today we have 7 simple steps to help you overcome and combat imposter syndrome with content creation. So, for the first step, let's identify it. There are 4 easy questions that you can ask yourself to basically see if you have any form of imposter syndrome. These 4 questions are: do you frequently compare yourself to others? Are you afraid of taking on new roles or responsibilities? Do you feel ashamed about your accomplishments, or do you think that you are dependent on others' approval? If you said yes to any of those, you very well could be having imposter syndrome. I know for me, question 4 is usually the one that gets me. Question 4 is usually the one that gets me. Next up, we'll be separating facts from feelings. I personally constantly suffer from failure more so in my head than in reality. I'm not saying that I don't fail because we all do in some way, shape, or form on a regular basis, but my noggin has fabricated at least an entire lifetime's worth of what ifs. Making notes and writing facts of my successes and my achievements, though, give me something tangible to refer to when I need that reassurance, which is great in the content creation world because everything is so digital. It's just a nice little step back. So, step number 3 is going to be setting realistic goals. All right. So, like everything else, setting realistic goals save you from drowning in negative thoughts. You are completely capable, but it's essential that you set goals based on your resources, conditions, and your ability to complete them on time. An example of an unrealistic goal would be, say that I want to start streaming next week, and within 2 months, without utilizing any other social media platform, I want to hit Twitch partner. Sounds super unrealistic, right? But a realistic approach to that would be, I'm going to start streaming next week, and within a year, I want to grow my Twitch, my YouTube, my TikTok, and my Instagram to 1,000 followers consecutively across the board. That sounds a way more realistic, correct? A really good thing to do after setting some realistic goals would be defining your version of success. I asked a multitude of creators what success meant to them, and it's absolutely insane how various the responses can be. And even better, that there are no wrong answers. So, for example, one creator said that success to them is getting sponsored by a big company because that means that they are doing enough that they got noticed by a company. Not only that, but they want to invest in them and in their content. But then I had another creator say that as long as they are happy with the content that they are producing and they can stream and have a good time and they can possibly make a person's day, even if it's their own, that is success to them. Meanwhile, another creator says that they just want to spread love and happiness and grow their community that way. So if they can make an impact in somebody's life and continue spreading that love and happiness and reach a bunch of people doing so, that's success to them. Once you have your version of success, I highly recommend that you visualize how you will drive that situation once it happens. Now, keep in mind that our actions don't only come from instant response to current events, they're the result of experience, thinking patterns, and a well prepared mind. So that leads us to step 5, which can be an absolute doozy, but it is equally as important. So, step 5 is practicing for failure. Hear me out. As much as you prepare for positive things, you got to be ready for failure as well. 'Cause at the end of the day, failure is the cause of new beginnings, and learning how to respond properly can be absolutely vital. Constantly inflicting the pain of failure won't make the situation better. Instead, review the series of events that happened and research better ways to improve and how you could approach it differently next time. Another tip is to prepare a backup plan in response to these situations. Now, step 6 is arguably the most important step. Stop comparing yourself to other creators. As aforementioned, success in content creation comes in all different shapes and sizes, and different things work for everybody based off of their personality, their style, their approach to social media, and so much more. It's unfair to yourself to compare. The only comparison you should be doing is with your present self, with your past, and your present self with your aspiring self. The final step is simply setting rewards for your successes. We as humans are more inclined to judge and criticize ourselves instead of showing self appreciation, which usually is what leads us to imposter syndrome to begin with. Even so, it's extremely common that we do not give ourselves enough credit, if any, for our achievements. Make a list of small and large wins and aims you want to achieve and prepare rewards for them. You hit 1K on Twitch, have a celebration stream. You've been streaming for 6 months? That's awesome. Have a celebration stream. You hit 500 subs on YouTube, 500 followers on TikTok. That's awesome. You should be very proud of yourself because I know I am. That's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Learn to own your accomplishments instead of leaning behind luck and the help of others. If you skip celebrating, you're going to end up in a never ending circle when it comes to imposter syndrome. Now, one quote that I want to leave you with that I found and it resonated very hard and it makes a lot of sense. Imposter syndrome is a paradox. Others believe in you. You don't believe in yourself, yet you believe yourself instead of them. If you doubt yourself, shouldn't you also doubt your judgment of yourself? When multiple people believe in you, it might be time to believe them.